was 17 was my 57 Chevy. Spent our days trying to beat the heat, and night after night burning up the streets. Me and the kid. Me and the kid.
Let's head on down towards the equator. Get on out of this town. We can pack our bags this morning, be there before the sun goes down. Getting kinda tired of these cold winds blowing.
And now, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios, Tropical Country with B-Dawg Lou.
I like the steel drums played with the steel guitar. I go to honky-tonks and to tiki bars. I like girls in bikinis and wearing tight blue jeans. I like the fiddle played with marimba thrown in, and the conga drum beat behind the mandolin. I was raised in the country but still love the sound of the sea. I wear a cowboy hat with my bathing suit. I'm just a country boy who likes to sit under a palm tree. I'm not all mixed up, I just like my music. Tropical country.
Oh yeah, it's another Wednesday night, and you know what that means? It means it's hump day! Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to Tropical Country with B-Dawg Lou, featuring Golden, right here on Tiki Man Radio. We're broadcasting live here in the Chocolate Bar Studios overlooking the beautiful Harrison Bay, the majestic Chickamauga Lake. Been beautiful fall weather here is starting to creep in on us. We are broadcasting live on Tiki Man Radio, tikimanradio.com, and on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube page, courtesy of MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. As always, our show is sponsored by JBL Legends Travel. JBL Legends Travel is the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, sponsor of this show, and also the partner for the Tiki Man Radio first ever Escape to Paradise, coming up very, very soon with more information on that. But JBL Legends Travel, they specialize in cruises and destination weddings and all-inclusive resorts and Disney trips. Just about anything you want to do, you need to reach out to the folks at JBL Legends Travel. They are only one call away from anywhere, and their number is 732-831-5200. All right, as always, my partners in crime, Laura Lou's in the house.
Hey, everybody.
And, of course, Golden.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. And we got a special guest joining us tonight. Mr. Slaten Dooley is in the house.
Woohoo!
Oh, hold on.
Oh, did you miss his mic? There you go.
Hey, how about that?
Well, howdy. How's everybody doing?
We are good. So excited to have you back with us tonight.
I'm glad to be back as well.
Absolutely. We're glad to have you. And we're going to talk a lot about the house concert coming up this weekend. And going to be, I think, a fun time.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna have a ball, as they say.
Yeah.
Lots of fun. Lots of fun, lots of good music, lots of good friends.
Wait.
Yeah. So how's everybody's week been going?
Go ahead.
It's been going.
I don't think she has any story times
Well,
this week.
Give me time. I might come up with something.
All right. All right. Golden, how's your week been?
I'm gonna pass. How about you, Slaten?
Sincerely, I mean this with all my heart. Nothing to write home about.
Yep.
There you go.
Maybe it's in the air. Cause mine's not been that great either.
You know,
Really?
we're getting into
Not
fall
at work.
now.
Not at work. Home life is great, but work has sucked.
Yeah, we're getting into fall now, so the days are getting a little dreary. It's been a little dreary around here today. I love the fall. And if it could stay about 70 degrees year round, I'd be a happy camper. But I'm going to miss we need one more boat trip before this gets too cold.
We'll get it. We'll get it done. Well, you're going to come with us.
Let me know.
Yeah.
I told you I'd take you, and we just haven't done it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
And that's on me. That's my fault.
Yeah.
Well, folks, I promise you this is going to be a show with positive vibes. I'm going to exercise all the negativity out of this room.
Well, we've been looking forward to this show all week. Everybody.
Yes, we have been.
Everybody's been requesting their favorite songs and artists, and we got Slaten here. We got a wonderful house concert coming up this weekend. It's going to be a good time.
I would hope so.
You're right, Scott K. Scott K says, "Come on, Powerball, take this job in."
That's right. And like I said, if you watched on the video, we can finally officially announce that the condo is paid for, the airline tickets are booked, and we are heading to Key West coming November. How about that?
B-Dawg won that argument right there.
That's right. We were in negotiation if we were going to fly or drive, and I won. For once, I won. I never win anything, but I won this one.
He did. We're going to fly, so, I might need a few drinks at the airport before we leave, but it'll be all right.
She's never flown before, so this is going to be quite the adventure.
I'm excited about it, though. Yeah.
I remember my first flight. I was quite inebriated.
You too, huh?
Yes.
I'll have to take some cues from Golden over here.
I step on the plane, and as I'm stepping on the plane, it's one of the lower level planes, as far as used to go. Was it JetBlue back then? One of those?
Yeah.
Maybe it was one of those before one of the first economy airlines came in.
Yeah.
We're talking 90s, early 2000s here, people. I step on the plane and I look in the cowling where the door is, and there's rivets, and then there's where there's no paint and there's no rivets.
Oh, no.
Oops.
There were bolts missing?
Rivets.
I'd have had to be drunk.
That's weight savings.
I said, but
That's
you
right.
could see
They were overbooked. They needed to drop weight someplace.
You could see where the rivet was. Yeah, you could see where there was no paint. Like there used to, and I'm not talking one or two. We're not talking twos and fews. I'm like, okay, I think I got a rivet gun in my bag. This is, it's pre 9/11. I got a rivet gun in my bag. Let me see if I can fix this.
Well, on the flight down, our seats are right by the emergency exit.
Yeah.
Which at first I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I thought, where the hell am I going to go?
That doesn't do you any good at 30,000 feet.
Okay, Callie McCool, she really didn't need to see that.
Listen.
So you said Scott.
Callie.
You said Scott K's out there. Who else we got chiming in out there so we can do a roll call?
Well, Callie McCool just said I spent 6 years fixing planes. I wouldn't want to fly either. Oh Lord.
We got an insider.
Hey now. You're supposed to be giving her positive thoughts and encouragement here.
This show
not daggone increasing her fear.
And then, of course, we have the ambassador out there.
Hello to Michelle Myers, the ambassador of all good things.
Yes.
Hello, Michelle.
She just recently had a birthday.
She did. Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Let me switch you over there. There you go, Slaten. That way you can face-to-face hello to her.
Hello, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And we have JT and G-Raff out there.
Hello, they're coming down to see us this week. Actually, they're coming down to see you.
They're coming down for Slaten. So. It ain't about us.
No. It's about all of us. Don't be so down on yourselves.
No, they're coming to see you.
It is really all for you.
We got DJ Effects out there, Mr. Jody Orr.
DJ
Hey,
FX.
Jody. Tell Ginger I said hey. And Kristen is out there, says kids are watching tonight, Papa.
Wait, hold on. All right, so we always, normally we got Taylor and Everly. Now I get to introduce everybody to the rest of the grandkids.
Yeah.
Now I got to make sure that I keep this straight, because as I get older, I have problems remembering names.
Oh, don't you dare.
I really do. Well, you know how that is. At one point in time, you've called your kids by the wrong name.
Every time, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So we have Evelyn. She is the oldest.
Yes.
And then we have Nolan.
Yes.
And then we have Lily.
Yes.
Which Lily and I actually share the same birthday.
Yes.
So, and then we have little Brennan. So, hey.
He's not so little anymore.
He's not so little anymore. He he has sprouted up. So, thank you for tuning into the show and watching your Papa make a fool out of himself. And as always, Papa loves you. So.
And speaking of kids and grandkids, Miss Taylor is out there as well.
Well, hello to Taylor and Everly. Taylor, did you see Taylor made the Beach Buddhist post this morning?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Very good one.
That.
So she is a celebrity over there with Beachbuddahcoffee. So
and Beach Buddha is chiming in as well. He says, "Hey, y'all getting a haircut and watching."
Oh, awesome.
Multitasking there.
Yeah.
So before we move on, I can't leave her out. So. Hello, Everly, and Papa loves you.
And Mr. JT says he's coming down to see Golden.
Yeah, that's cool. We got room for you, buddy. We got room for you. Got room for you too, buddy. Well, we have also, we must have forgotten.
Oh, we can't forget anybody.
Scotty Dyer.
Scotty the Chill Dyer.
Scott Chill's out there.
Hey, Chill.
Hey.
He's got an amazing show on Friday night for those of you who haven't gotten to listen up yet.
Yes.
Wonderful playlist.
Yeah.
Mr. Darby Ledbetter.
Hey, Darby.
Hey, Darby.
He's in the house.
Darby, you need to stay tuned, because I do believe that
we had a request.
We had a request. So to hear a little Darby Ledbetter tonight. So you are on the playlist, my friend. So stay tuned.
That's right.
And you want to check Slaten out too. Be sure.
Yes. Darby Slaten is the one. I believe we talked about him a little bit when you were here.
Mm-hmm.
But he is the one I was telling you about, the banjo extraordinaire, singer, songwriter, guitar man.
He can pick a
does everything.
Martin guitar too.
He does a little bit of everything.
And his 12 strings. You guys left the 4th of July party at his house.
Did.
Y'all left early. He broke out the 12 string. Oh, it sounded amazing.
We saw the video.
So good. Y'all missed it.
We did. We saw the video, and I was like, why did we leave?
Well,
I'll tell you one thing. I'll have it with me Saturday.
All right.
How about that?
Oh, nice.
Good.
Y'all had the itis. B-Dawg had the itis.
Oh, yeah.
Had the itis.
Yes. Yes.
He got full of barbecue and good food, and
he did
fireworks. He got steel.
I did. Slaten fed me very, very well.
Yes, he did.
Actually, that was Golden that provided the barbecue there.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, I just did barbecue. That's all I did.
All I know is I was all excited because people liked my potatoes.
Oh, my wife adored those potatoes. I got the
recipe. Yeah.
We have it saved now in our little recipe binder.
Oh, good. It is the easiest thing ever to do.
I actually set some barbecue back to get a few more potatoes. I was like, hang on, I know what the barbecue's about. Let's try some more of these.
Well, I don't get those kind of compliments about my cooking a whole lot. So I have teenagers. So every time they say, "What are you making for dinner?" It doesn't matter what I say. They go, "Ew."
Yeah.
I don't know when.
Potatoes.
Yeah, I don't know when they became picky eaters, but.
Well, anybody else out there we need to be giving some shout outs to?
Well, Callie McCool says, love Tim's new song, Something to Do with the Beer.
Hey, guess what?
Oh, that is great.
Guess what? that is on the list tonight, too.
That's right.
So you're going to get a double shot of Darby Ledbetter and Tim Campbell later on tonight.
That's right.
So you definitely got to stay tuned for that. I'm not going to spoil you and play it first off because I want you to keep watching the show.
That's
so
right.
how many request songs did you get? Are you going to be able to play most of them if we're kind of quiet?
I have a full set list
Us quiet.
of requests for tonight.
Yeah.
We will do our best to get to all of them, which I did have some people that requested more than one.
Yeah.
So if I have to, I may have to leave one of their requested songs out because we definitely want to make time for Mr. Dooley over here to have the opportunity to give us a little teaser of what everybody's going to get Saturday night.
And Golden's got his football
Golden's
notes.
got the football scores.
Oh no!
All right. Well,
these are not scores. These are this is this week's games.
all right. Well, before we jump into the football, how about we get into at least open it up the right way with a little bit of music. Requested here by Z&G Patio.
Z&G.
Mr. Howard Livingston, Blame It on the Margaritas.
She came down from the mainland looking for a quiet holiday. She'd been working way too hard. She wanted to get away. She was more the conservative type, wanted to read her books all alone. But one trip to the tiki bar, she never made it home. Blame it on the margaritas, blame it on the rum, blame it on the moonlight, blame it on the sun, blame it on the ocean, it's so very blue. Blame it on anything, just don't blame it on you. Her boss up north keeps calling, says you've got to get back home. She thought for a minute and then she did it, and the ocean went her phone. Now she wakes up every morning, grinning ear to ear, selling seashells on the beach is her new career. Blame it on the margaritas, blame it on the rum, blame it on the moonlight, blame it on the sun, blame it on the ocean, it's so very blue. Blame it on anything, just don't blame it on you. Another plane is landing, someone is getting off. Their life's about to change in a way they never thought. They'll sit by the ocean and feel the gentle breeze all day. They'll look in the sky, wave at their plane going by, 'cause they're becoming another castaway. Blame it on the margaritas, blame it on the rum, blame it on the moonlight, blame it on the sun, blame it on the ocean, it's so very blue. Blame it on anything, just don't blame it on you.
That's right. Blame it on the margaritas. Don't blame it on you. Mr. Howard Livingston going out there to the folks at Z&G Patio.
We love those guys. They're up north now.
I know. They are hanging up north. They are up there with King David hanging out up there. And I believe that's upstate New York, I believe.
I don't know, to be honest. I know they've been
forgive me, I should know better. But
no, they've been on the beach.
Oh, they have been on the beach.
Yeah.
Well, there's beaches up there.
In New York?
Yeah.
I guess I should have paid more attention in school.
I think. I don't know.
We
know there's beach over in New Jersey.
Well, they're not chiming in, so they're not listening. So.
All right. Before we go any farther, anyway. I have a bone to pick.
Okay.
With our guest in studio over here with the evil grin on his face. We go to music, the microphones are muted, the camera's playing the nice little fan video of all the pictures, everybody, and we're just going about and doing our behind the scenes chatting. And
secret agent man.
Mr. Dooley over here tells us, he goes, there's a lot of people chiming in over on Facebook. So I'm thinking he's talking about the live video from earlier, which we need to check and make sure that we didn't miss anybody there. And he goes, oh no, I'm live on my Facebook.
He's over there going.
So he's sitting here
he's
and
like, hey, howdy.
He's got hidden camera in here when we thought we was off camera and off. No, he's over here still going like
secret agent man.
The show must go on.
Yeah, he's a spot
behind the scenes.
Well, Jackie Tiani says she is tuning in with Mr. Michael Tiani.
Oh, hello to the bicycle man, Michael Tiani. Yes.
And Kathy Ledbetter said she misses our smiling faces. We miss you too.
Oh,
darling.
I know. I tell you, we had so much fun hanging out with her and Darby. I mean, the first time we got to meet him, and I think it felt like we've been friends with them for years.
Yep.
And we definitely, I think we made a connection. We have some new lifelong friends to add to the long list that we've made so far. What's going on over there with Golden?
What's that? What'd you say them folks at? Was that
on our preview video?
Oh. Never mind.
I had a
Concentrate on your own work, Alexander.
I was cheating.
Anyhow, peeking over my shoulder like that.
As I was cheating off Lou. Where did you get them people at? I didn't say them people. And my beautiful wife's out there, Miss Claudia.
Hello to Claudia Golden, our producer manager of Golden Entertainment.
And our wonderful sponsors are out there. JB Legends Travel.
We got a peeping Tom around the corner.
Well, the Zocors are in the Hamptons.
Oh, the Zocors.
The Hamptons. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Y'all, I gotta quit drinking. Oh, it's the Tiki Man.
Are going to be in Jamaica.
We just heard.
Yeah.
Just put it up there.
We just heard that it is official. If you are looking to go to the Tiki Man Radio Escape the Paradise, since he brought it up here, let me hold on. Let me get to it here. Right there it is. The Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, May 3rd through the 7th, 2022. Brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, and it is at the Hotel Ryu in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Did he say it right that time?
I think so.
I hope I did. And, of course, Mr. Darby Ledbetter and his wife have got themselves booked. And who else?
So if y'all want to take a trip with the famous singer-songwriter, there you go.
She has a name.
The ambassador.
The ambassador.
No, I'm talking about Darby's wife. Darby's wife.
Darby's wife will be there.
She has a name, y'all.
She does.
She does.
So,
my apologies.
But
it is Miss Kathy.
Miss Kathy, yes.
There you go.
And the ambassador is all booked, ready to go. As if you're watching on YouTube, you're getting to see some of those exciting videos of what the resort looks like. It is just absolutely fantastic there, looking at that video.
And I'm laughing because...
That would be the Hotel Ryu.
Ryu.
JBL Legends Travel just said no. He didn't say it correctly. It's Ryu.
Ryu. Hey, I am just a hick from the north. What can I do my best to pronunciate.
A hick from the north. You don't know. You're not getting a pass on that one. Now, I could.
Well,
Slaten could.
Down here, you all are southern. Up north, we're hicks and rednecks. That's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Joe said that's okay. It's the Ohio accent.
Yeah.
How many E's and W's is that spelled?
Hang on. 4.
Okay.
And Scott Dyer said he's still contemplating Jamaica. So
Well, unfortunately, Jamaica will not be in our future.
no,
So,
not this year.
Not this year, because the way it works is, I work a job where I don't get no vacation because I don't work during the summer. So my
almost said a
vacation,
really bad cuss word,
everything that
but
I
I
have
had
to
to
do
catch
from here
myself.
forward is in the summertime. So anything outside of the summertime, we're probably not going to be able to make it unless Laura Lou just leaves me at home by myself, which is possible. It's possible.
It could happen.
It could happen.
It could happen.
So, but that's why we're so excited that we're going to be able to make Key West, is because it just happened to be when I took this new job. I'm like, hey, this is already planned, already kind of total fib, but it's already booked. So
Well, the condo
we
was
got to go. The condo was booked. So, that way, so we can make the songwriter showcase in November. But moving forward, as far personally for me, I'm going to have to rearrange everything to the summer.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the ambassador, we were talking about you cheating off of me.
Yeah.
The ambassador
Let me stay in
said,
my lane.
"Stay in your lane, Golden."
I don't have my glasses on, so I can see it anyway.
And Giraffe said, "We are not allowed to take any vacations after January. The only vacation we get is to come see the grandkids."
No.
Yeah. Yeah, because, Giraffe, January 30th, we're going to have another one.
yes. So
That is number
six for me. You're very.
Seven. Well, my first.
Your very, very first one, but
They're all my grandkids.
they're all. But it's just adding to my account to number 6. But let me tell you, I am a long way from catching up to the trained man and Pat. They got a football team now.
That is true. They just had another one.
Yeah, I know. I think that was number 11.
I think.
So, for sure.
I think.
But kids, I love you, but you do not have to try to keep up with the Contreras. It's okay.
Well, Kristen messaged a little bit ago and said that the kids say, "Hi, Papa."
Aww.
JT said, "You're welcome." I got him a shirt, when they did their Facebook announcement. I got her a shirt with 2 little footprints. Mm-hmm. But I got him a shirt that has, this thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it says, "The man behind the bump." He's all proud of himself over there.
The man behind the bump.
The man behind the bump.
That's right.
And Giraffe says, "Don't worry about her adding on to anything. This is it. One and done."
Yeah. Well, that's what's so funny, because I remember with Giraffe, it wasn't that long ago when she was like, "I'm never getting married. I'm never having kids."
Yeah.
Screw that. We're not doing that. And then the next thing you know, she's planning a wedding. We're like, thought she was never. Oh, shut up.
Uh-huh.
And then next thing you know, it's like, hey, guess what? So,
guess what?
We're adding to the family, and it's not another dog.
Right. She traded the option of another dog for
A baby.
So, and I will be there in January, because I say January 15th. I think the doctor's wrong, so we'll see.
Okay.
We will see.
All right. So, is that all we got chiming in so far?
That is it.
All right. Well, how about since you were talking?
Oh wait,
what?
Slayton had some people chime in.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
I got a few people here on my
Yeah. How about you let us know who you got over there
On his hidden camera.
on your hidden camera
here on the
Slaten Dooley spy cam.
Facebook page live stream. We have Chuck Tilley. We got Randy. Can't pronounce your name. We got Jennifer. We got Chuck. We got Mitchell. We got a couple more in there. Howdy.
Hey, everybody.
Howdy.
Well, thanks for following Slaten and indirectly tuning into our show.
Oh, yeah. It's like being a fly on the wall.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll enjoy it. Maybe you'll enjoy some of the content.
Yeah.
We do have a good time.
We do.
We're starting to see people out in the bar stirring about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that's your fan club.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, since we was talking about the ambassador, how about play a song that she requested? How about a little Steve Hopper in the Tropics of Tennessee?
Perfect.
Tropics of Tennessee. I've got my own little island down here off the coast of Kentucky. Well, I bet you think I've lost my mind. From my hammock here, I'm doing fine. It's the perfect place for me. In the tropics of Tennessee. Palm trees swaying in the breeze all around my house. A 2-bedroom bungalow, and it's a strange sight, no doubt. 'Cause people when they're passing by take a double take, they can't believe their eyes. It's an awesome sight to see. Yeah, the tropics of Tennessee. Back there's a swimming pool right beside a tiki bar, and I'm the leader of an island band, and people come from near and far. 'Cause there's a party going on every Saturday night. All my neighbors are here, so they don't mind. It's the only place to be. You may think I've lost my mind, 'cause my life runs on island time. It's the perfect place for me. In the tropics of Tennessee. The tropics of Tennessee.
Hi, this is Michelle Myers, the ambassador for the Tropical Country Show with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern through the Tikimanradio app and YouTube channel. What could possibly go wrong?
Of a place, it's a refuge in many ways, where I can go to ease my pain. It's my own special place, where I seek comfort in your face. Here I find my sweet release. never knew of so much fun. You and I intertwined as one, hiding in the sheets till morning. And when the sun comes shining through, we'll just lie around till noon. Leaving is my one regret. My favorite place on earth is lying in your bed with just you and I as one. Oh, baby, lying in your sweet embrace, no other feeling can replace. My favorite place on earth, lying in your bed. Sweet embrace, no other feeling can replace. My favorite place on earth, lying in your bed.
You didn't have to beat it out of me.
Mr. Greg Dillard, Trapped in Paradise again off the request line.
Listen, both of those guys are such cool people.
I know.
Steve Hopper and him, they are. We're making Kristen a little jealous. She said she needs a vacation.
Hey, then we are doing our job here at Tropical Country.
That's
We got
right.
you craving a vacation.
You're on vacation when you're with us.
Absolutely. We take you on a vacation every Wednesday night.
In the words of the great Schwarzenegger, I need a vacation.
Yeah.
Well, I see you've been, during a break over there, you've been picking around on the guitar. I can tell you're getting antsy that you want to play.
Honestly, I haven't played all week, so it feels good just to be noodling around on this thing.
He said it's his pacifier over there.
It really is.
Now, did you say you were like, I know when we were in here doing the setup and everything, that you were, sounded like you was just in the process of writing a new song just off the top of your head.
It's a little thingy that I made up today. It's a drop D tuning. Hang on, let me make sure I get in the right neighborhood.
So it's just something you've been playing around with?
Yeah, it's an instrumental, no words or nothing like that. But
well, give it time.
I mean, it does little. I'm still working on it, y'all.
You heard it here first, everybody.
Yeah. So you just woke up and this was in your head.
Anyway, just kind of working on something like that.
All I can think about when you're playing that is laying on a beach.
Right?
Yeah.
Or laying.
It's very relaxing.
Or in the field on top of a mountain somewhere.
It's a very tranquil kind of sound, and I spent a overnighter motorcycle camping trip this past weekend at the Ocoee here in Tennessee. And
nice.
That's kind of how the mental state I'm in the entire time I'm in the woods out there.
Nice.
I love it.
That's I think you got something going there, so definitely keep with it.
It shows how talented you are that you can bring it to fruition that quick.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
This is Wednesday. He did that on Friday, so
that's crazy. The ambassador.
That's how quick it comes to fruition.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
The ambassador says that's the beginning of a beautiful and touching song.
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
And Callie McCool says beautiful drop D tuned harmonics.
Thank you.
That was a question.
Yeah, what's up? Those drop D tuned harmonics.
I wasn't playing any harmonic notes or very much, but I can see how one can describe it in that way. It's a very chimey song.
Yeah.
Very chimey sound. Yeah.
And then Kristen says that's a love song in the making right there.
I'm in love with the woods and my wife.
But there you
Not
go.
in
That's
that
the
order.
beginning of
A love song
that's
to
the
nature.
beginning of a beautiful love song for your wife.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
There we go.
Perhaps.
Yeah, you
idea,
never know.
Kristen.
You never know where, your ambitions and your mind will take you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And my favorite songs that I've ever written have always been written within like 2 hours. You know, they
Wow.
just kind of fall out of the sky and you're scrambling to find a notepad and a pen.
Right, right.
Ooh, I better write this down before I
It
lose
lands
it.
on your face, starts wiggling, going.
And I found myself on the editing kind of chopping block, so to speak. You know, like how can I improve it? And you always end up going back to the original draft when they were written that fast, and you're like, I can't make it better.
But that's when it's honest and it's real and it's written, I think, in the most, the fastest. It just kind of pours out of you. So there's no time to question or analyze or any of that stuff. It just pours out in that moment.
To do that is to be dishonest, I think, in a way.
So the Mowbray Mountain Run, how long did that take before it made it picking out? Before you started picking it out?
If I were to try to reduce the process of writing that song into hours, I would put it somewhere within 24 hours collectively spent on that. However, that song was bouncing in my head for at least a year before I finally sat down and
said, "Okay, come on, you're coming out."
Composed it and
Get out
recorded
here.
it. Yeah.
What do you find? What do you just ran it out of you?
But it was very quick.
Right.
Yeah.
That is very quick.
That's awesome.
yeah, absolutely. I wish I had that kind of talent and patience and things like that to be able to even do that. I know when I tell that probably every musician and artist that we've come across is I admire them because I wish I had an ounce of the talent that we've met and who's come through here, and
something I would like to say to that is I think that you do. It's just whatever you try to get a very proficient in, It's just you're
Practice
talented in your
makes
own
perfect.
way. Yeah. Like whatever your main gig is, that apparently is what you're talented at. Otherwise you wouldn't be hired doing it.
There you
Work
go.
at it,
Maybe I just have to get in touch with my emotions a little bit. Find my inner peace and get in touch with my emotions to be able to do something like that.
Listen,
I doubt that.
I feel like your inner peace emotions would be like a heavy metal song or something.
Grunge
Some
rock
Metallica
song.
thing, yeah.
Your hidden, your talents, your inner talents. What would they be? What are they, Lou?
My hidden talents?
Yeah. What are your talents?
She can actually sing. She doesn't like to admit it, but she actually is a very good singer.
What about a family member? You have a family member that's like crazy, that's really talented or anything?
My brother.
Your brother?
My
Okay.
little brother is a banjo player, guitar player, took lessons whenever he was young. My dad had taught himself. So my dad played the old style with just 3 fingers of banjo. And then when my brother started expressing interest in it, when he was younger, I think he might have been in high school, middle school, my dad said, okay, if you really want to play, I can teach you, but I want you to learn how to play right. So he went ahead and sent him for lessons, and he doesn't play nearly as much as he used to now, but he's phenomenal.
Okay.
And now his son, Caleb, has picked up and is learning to play the banjo as well.
Yeah.
So he's kind of
That's
carrying on that family tradition of picking up where Grandpa started and where Dad picked up, and now here's the grandson picking up and learning.
Yeah.
And Laura Lou comes from quite a musical family. I mean, her dad played guitar, her mom played,
Mom played bass guitar,
drums,
acoustic guitar, a little bit of fiddle, the spoons. Can't forget the spoons. That's
I got
an
a pair of
instrument.
mahogany spoons at the house.
Do you?
I sure do.
Slaten, do you have anybody anyone else in your family that's?
Believe it or not, to my knowledge, I'm first generation musical like this.
Wow.
What about you, B-Dawg?
Me?
Yeah.
The musical talent is for me and my family.
Not music, just some type of talent, some type of. It doesn't have to be music. I mean, I just.
He has a hidden talent of woodworking.
No.
Ooh, that's very, very relaxing.
He used to do it.
That's the most stress
I have not done anything like that in a very long time.
I'll bet you're good at the sport of debate.
Oh, you have no idea.
I'll bet me and him can lock horns.
What do you?
Very good. Just ask my wife.
Let me tell you what. In my art of debate, I retired from debating. I do live
straight to dictating.
Well, I live in a woman's world. Between all the 6 daughters and
so you went from debate to negotiate.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty much it.
Yes, and just like we were negotiating if we were going to drive or fly to Key West, I told everybody that was a negotiation. I'm just happy the fact that she let me win this one.
That happens from time to time.
Choose your battles, know what hills to die on.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, know which one that's a good way to put it.
It is. Darby Ledbetter says he would love to finish that tune with you, Slaten.
Oh man. Let's get something together.
Yeah, well, Darby, do you mind if we give him your information?
If Darby's listening, you can contact me via Facebook on Facebook Messenger through either Slaten Dooley, my music page, or S. Lee Dooley, which is my personal page. You can email me at slatendooleymusic@gmail.com, and we'll get together.
Yeah, that's a perfect combination. The ambassador said a Dooley Ledbetter collaboration is fabulous. Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
That would be great.
Hey, I'm pretty new to songwriting, but it's my passion right now, other than trying to be a good husband.
Yeah.
Songwriting, I've really taken to it, so yeah, it'd be great, especially.
Apparently, if you're with him, you have to learn how to enunciate, and you have to learn how to say words properly, or you will be.
Yes.
You get thrown under the bus by his producer there.
But hey, look at us bringing people together.
I know.
That's what it's all about.
That's what
right
we
here.
do here.
We bring people together.
So this is what I get for getting off the couch. Huh?
That's right. See, you never know.
Sometimes you gotta get off the couch. Well, I don't like it.
That's right.
Hey, our daughters, Rachel and Kristen, want to know if Slaten will play at their next wedding.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure.
Must be angry.
They're what?
I'm not sure that their men are aware that there's going to be a next one. But and Monica, the producer, said she finally found us out here. So
hello
nice
to the producer extraordinaire of the Sunday morning show, Sunday Mornings with the Tikiman,
right.
Producer Monica. So thank you so much for checking us out and looking at the. I should say the craziness that we present every Wednesday night right here.
That's right. We've got some.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Sorry. Fun Time Eli 3.
Oh, that's my nephew.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. He has a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Nice.
He said, I'm new at songwriting too, Uncle. You're right.
Yeah.
They are not as good, but they do exist.
Yeah, that's my nephew's channel, Fun Time Eli. Is that what it was?
Guys.
Yeah. Go check out his channel.
Go check out his channel. Go out, hit him, like, subscribe him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's making some cool little videos, and he's getting better every time.
That's awesome.
Hey, just look at it this way. You can never discount anything, because just remember, at some point in time, row your boat was actually just a dream in somebody's head, and now somebody is a bajillionaire from row your boat.
Right.
So, what are you doing over there, Golden?
I'm just laughing at row your boat.
Row your boat.
Who do you suppose wrote it, and what era do you suppose it was written?
Well, we got Google.
What does Professor Google say about that?
Give me if y'all want to, I'll look it up.
Well, why not?
Give me a minute.
I'm gonna guess 18th century.
Oh, really?
No, that's way wrong. It has to be.
I'm saying
19th century, perhaps.
I'm saying 1862.
Really?
For that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What do we got?
Maybe somebody out there.
Drum roll? No. What about that Jeopardy music?
I I have to learn to spell row first. Hang on. I got row. It was boat. Boat's the one that had me.
So, boat. It's not like SpongeBob, but what?
I think we are way off.
I was close.
All right.
I was close.
Did you find it?
Scott Dyer found it.
Whoa.
Okay.
1852.
Ooh.
10 years off.
1852.
How do you like that?
Smack in the middle there.
That's right.
I thought it was before. Well, I thought it was way
Wow.
before that.
Wow.
1852. Row your boat was written. So
Scott
who would
Taylor-
have thunk it?
This is like trivia at Beef O'Brady's on a Wednesday.
Published in 1852. How long has it really been around?
Right.
I don't know.
Don't know.
But Scott K's getting deep. Row,
Oh.
row your boat's meaning is to not quit. Keep going with your life no matter how many difficulties or duties you are meeting.
Wow.
Listen, I'm going to have to start singing that song every day now.
Nerd alert.
Yes.
Nerd.
No.
Reading into it a little bit there.
Inspirational. That's what that is.
I found that very, very enlightening. So thank you for sharing that. Don't pay attention to Golden. We don't pay attention to him half the time either. So.
We love you, Golden.
Yeah. Somebody does.
Well, I saw Golden was sitting over there with a piece of paper, flipping it around and everything, and I know he's really antsy about
we're going
about football.
We're going to hold off on
because
It's so close to fall time.
But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something I learned this weekend. I thought that Golden was the football fanatic. Because he's all about go dogs, go dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I sat this Saturday and was watching football with Golden and Claudia. And we were flipping in between the Ohio State game and the Tennessee game. And, so he didn't have a dog in the fight, so he didn't really care. Claudia's jumping up out of her chair, ripping her hat off her head, throwing it on the ground, storming off. And I'm like, wow. So she's the true football fan.
That is the first thing he
I'm not talking
said.
about true football fan. I'm talking about she
gets into it.
She's very animated during a ball game. She's very animated. Girl loves her balls. She really does. She's very passionate.
My mother-in-law
Yes, she
the
is.
exact same way with basketball.
Yeah. Oh, with
Oh,
basketball.
Man. Oh man, she is a Kentucky fan.
Oh, yeah?
In
Okay.
through with basketball. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Little timid.
Claudia was so upset, because she had her Tennessee Volunteer shirt on and everything. And then, once they lost, she goes in the house and she changes her shirt. And she came out, and I had to laugh because she has that nice shirt that says, "You're killing me, Vols." I thought that is awesome.
Yeah, last year she wore that one a lot.
I understand. So, but you understand, I was in shock this weekend. I mean, it hurt me to the core. Because as an Ohio State fan, we're not used to losing,
right?
They are
so
the
to
biggest sore
lose
losers
really,
in the
really,
world.
really hurts deep.
But you watched me during the Georgia Clemson game. I didn't hip hop and holler or anything. I just paced.
He was
You are a nervous type
I'm a
fan.
nervous
Yes.
fan. I'm a nervous fan anymore. I don't get excited. I don't yell and scream obscenities like I used to because I've got high blood pressure and I don't want to blow a gasket on my back porch, because I'm full of salty boiled peanuts.
That's okay.
I don't want to be all.
That's okay, because Claudia harnesses enough rage for both of you.
Good enough. I give it her.
Oh, that's funny.
Her heart's in better shape than mine.
That's awesome.
Kelly says he was sad too because he married into a Buckeye family.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
It was so bad. He came home from your house, Golden, and I said, "Hi, babe. How was your day?" He's like, "Freaking sucked." I'm like, "Well, hello to you too." He was cranky and ugly the rest of the day.
It kind of gets you, but I said a few years ago, and maybe he can come to grips with this too. I'm not going to let a bunch of 20-year-olds right there, around 20-year-olds,
Right.
set my mood.
Right.
I'm not going to let them steal my thunder.
Right.
Because it happened for so long, for so many years. I just said no.
See, Buckeyes fans aren't used to it, and
No.
they can't take it. They are sore losers. I'm telling you.
Not
fans don't
sore.
lose
It's
much
not
either.
sore losers. It's, we don't know how to lose because we don't lose very often.
Right.
That's the problem. And then all of a sudden, when you slap us back to reality, like, you can lose. It's like, I just don't know how I should feel right now.
Right?
I don't know if I should be sad or
What is
angry or
lose?
what it is.
What is lose?
What is lose?
we're getting scolded. Someone is saying play, Slaten play. So
Oh.
We have
What do you-
requests for Slaten.
All right. What do you got over there, brother?
Well, I see somebody outside the window.
Lock the
Oh,
door.
yeah.
Lock the door.
We got a live audience going on.
Let me see what we got here.
All right. Let me silence that crowd.
Are there any actual requests, or am I supposed to?
How about you just give us a little teaser of what to expect come Saturday night? Because, we're not going to put on a whole show for them right here and then not give them a reason to show up over here. So.
Here, I got one.
they'll still come. Don't worry.
Let me try a little bit of this, maybe.
Yep. All we got is play, Slaten, play.
I'll try not to mess it up, too. This is a little nitty-gritty dirt band. How about this? Hang on. Let's see. Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stump of road, I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through, it feels so good to be with you. Spring is almost over and the summer's come and the days are getting long. Waited all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. And it don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't bite. Bullcrap. Jump in the river and cool ourselves from the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through, it feels so good to be with you and me, going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through, it feels so good to be with you and me, going fishing in the dark. A little nitty-gritty dirt band for you. Thank you.
Fantastic job, buddy. Fantastic
Absolutely
And
fantastic.
all of the listeners loved it.
Yeah. So then you know what that means. You need to come over here to the Tiki Bar Saturday night.
That's right.
And catch the full live show. I believe Slaten's going to be joined by a few friends.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be a great time. Laura Lou, why don't you give them all the details?
All right. So doors are going to open at 6 p.m. and show 7 to 10. Going to be out there at the Tiki Bar stage. Now, if for some reason we have a little bit of rain, we may just move into the chocolate bar, have a little bit more intimate setting. And then, let me see, $10 per person, $15 per couple. All of the money goes to Mr. Dooley over here. And bring your drinks, have a good time, and get ready to do some dancing.
If you got a comfortable lawn chair that you want to bring that comfortable lawn chair as well. So
Yeah. It's going to be me, my bass player Kenny Palmer. His lovely wife Shani is going to be with him, and she might sing a few.
And I've heard she's amazing.
Oh, she is a knockdown, drag-out killer singer. She's awesome. You're going to love her.
Nice.
But we're going to party hard for at least a good 3 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So come on.
It's going to be a great time. And I think...
come on.
Oh, Patty Campbell's out there. Hey, Patty. Hey, Jeff.
Patty.
They said they wish they lived closer so they could come. But yeah, so it's going to be an amazing time.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
I'm
wait.
looking forward to it.
I am too.
Well, maybe we can run a little Facebook Live off of it. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That's up to you.
We might cheat a little bit.
I'm on my Facebook page here. I'm going to stream it live.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, like and friend him on Facebook.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah. So
That's Slaten Dooley.
Yeah.
Slaten Dooley, go ahead and follow him there on Facebook, and that way you can watch it live.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Take the time now and try to find him.
Yeah.
But don't tune away from the show.
No, don't do that.
Yeah,
No.
After the show. Let's after
Get
the
a
show.
pen if you can find one. Just write it down. And then once you finish this live stream, then go look me up.
Right.
We don't got to write it down. We can remember it. What was his name
Famous
again?
last words. Yeah.
Famous last words.
Well,
And we'll be.
If you can't remember, we will make sure we put a reminder in our thank you post after the show.
That's
How
right.
how about that?
That's even better, B-Dawg.
So
We can put a link
We'll
to your
create the
page.
note and
We're
make a link in there for you.
dadgum competent. It's so.
It's scary. Isn't it?
It's amazing how far we've
Joe, I
come in
wish you
such
could
a
be too.
short time.
I know.
So, is that Mr. Joe Leo out there?
He is.
Hello, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
He says, Beach Buddha, if you leave now, you might make it in time.
Why don't you? Oh, never
Wow.
mind. Not even going to get into it.
Poor Beach
Buddha.
Why don't you
Buddha.
why don't you listen to your friend from once in a while? He's right there.
Now,
He's
for those
right
of you
there.
that don't understand, so the joke about this is poor Beach Buddha traveled on his own to the summer party, tried to travel home on his own, got stuck in Atlanta area
For like 2 days.
2 or 3 days before he finally made it home. The irony of this is his business partner is Joe from JBL Legends Travel. So his best friend is a travel agent, but instead of using his best friend, he booked his own flights and got stranded.
I know what I'm doing.
So yeah. So poor.
You know those commercials they had not too
Poor
long
Beach
ago
Buddha.
when they saw whenever a person they were doing something and they were like, yeah, that's good enough, and it was like, is good enough really good enough?
Right.
Good enough.
Do you want to settle for good enough, or do you want to settle for
I'm pretty. Now they have one now called I'm pretty sure.
pretty sure?
I'm pretty sure.
There you
pretty
go.
sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure those are not sharks. Those are dolphins. Yeah.
Well, Beach Buddha says, okay, now this means war. I'm getting in the car. And he said, P.S. Slaten is cool as hell.
Well, thank you very much.
And Joe says, what up, B-Dawg?
Hey. Thank you so much for everything that you do, allowing us to be on the radio and on the YouTube every week. And, because without you and MFG Records, we wouldn't have a show.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for everything that
We
you
love you
have done
guys.
for us. We love you guys, and we're happy to have you as, not only as sponsors, but the fact that we can also call you friends.
That's right.
So that means more to me than me and anything. So
Wait, what are you making the new? He said, I'm going to make that my new motto.
What's that? Row your boat?
I don't know. It's from Joe. Something you just said about Joe.
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey, I don't write this stuff down. It just comes off, comes from the heart, and sometimes it's off the top.
Songwriter,
sometimes it comes off the top of my head, and the sad thing is I don't even know I said it.
Yeah.
So afterwards, like somebody will be like, "That's really cool what you said," and I'm like, "What did I say?"
Yeah.
I think that everybody potentially is a songwriter to an extent. It's just, do you take the time to actually write it down?
Right on.
Yeah, and he does not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
However, I actually was informed earlier this week that I guess I am sort of a writer. Mm-hmm. Because I was complimented on how well of a business email that I wrote. So I'm like, well, okay.
It's amazing how far good punctuation will get you these days.
Right?
Most of the time, that and capitalization in the right spots.
Well, let me tell you what.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell you, you want to talk about being intimidated, because, with my new job, I'm sitting there and I'm typing this email out to send out to my new coworkers. I work with a bunch of teachers. Mm-hmm. So do you want to understand how stressed I was before I hit send on that email? I'm looking, I am
You're
spell
not
checking.
Being
I am
graded.
I know, but I felt like I was.
No, but you will.
I felt like I was back in school.
They still use the autocorrect on Google too. Don't even start that with me.
Yeah, but it's punctuation. The punctuation's not on there, so
Yes. So it made me.
It's like you helping your uncle jack off a horse.
Yeah. So I felt good.
Where do you put the comma?
So I felt good when one of the teachers came up and said, you write very well. So, to get the brownie points, I'm like, I had good teachers.
Like you ladies.
And to answer your question, Golden, you put the comma at the pauses that aren't the end of the sentence.
Right. And you use your capital letters.
Yes. I know somebody out there has gotten those text messages from people, and God love your dad, but he does it all the time.
Yeah. Run on sentences.
It'll be a paragraph text message, not one comma, not one period, not one capital letter. So you just have to decipher.
That is free-flowing consciousness.
Yeah. So it takes me a good 15, 20 minutes to answer him, because I got to break down the sentences. Thank God.
You start diagramming sentences.
Yeah.
They said in 7th grade I'd use this. Here it goes.
You should see my sister's text messages. She hit send before she finishes her thought. So she's a rapid fire texter. And Sarah, I love you. I love you.
Then you get 6 or 8 text messages.
But it's hilarious.
My wife's like that.
One transaction will end up being 7 text messages at least.
Yeah.
4 words send. 4 words send. 4 words send. Yep, 4 words. It's not even a full sentence. 4 words send. 4 words send.
I can't even say I am so guilty of that. I think I've done it to you before. I end up sending like 6 text messages to Slaten.
Everybody has done it.
And he's like, I know when he's reading it, he's like, okay, listen, you need to just slow down and put this all in one. But I send it one thought at a time. Mm-hmm. And so that, and I never
You know what
think,
I do now? When I'm in the middle of a text and I have a different thought, I'll hit back or that little enter sign twice and leave a gap. That way it's all still in the same message, but it's like different little sectioned out paragraphs.
I should do
the
that.
return button.
Yeah, that thing. Hit it twice and it'll give you a gap.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I need to not rapid fire so much. Just leave a gap there.
Unless you're doing it intentionally. In that case, it's funny.
Well, Joe just said it's the people that talk to text.
Oh, that's probably
now I am going to tell you, that is exactly what because my dad, he's not sitting there typing.
If you're
That
talking
is
to
true.
text,
My dad is
you're too
doing
busy to
talk
text.
to text.
right.
So that's the funny
I don't
thing.
like typing. My
Whenever
thumb's
you
too big.
do that, you got to make sure that when you do that, you say period,
Yeah.
comma.
You have to say,
just
"How
can't-
are you?" Question mark.
Yes, you got to do that.
Or
if
somebody's
you
going to help your uncle jack off a horse.
Right?
Well, with that being said,
There's that.
how about we get back to the request line, shall we?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, looking at the requests, I know that they're listening. So, and it was, matter of fact, by request, how about we get a little double shot of Darby Ledbetter and Tim Campbell? Here's
Yes.
Darby Parrotheads in Paradise.
Yeah.
And folks,
We're just a crazy bunch of people who really love the sand. our toes in the water, and a drink in our hand. We love to shake our tail feathers all night long to a tropical band playing favorite songs, so we get together every chance we get. It's the pirate life that we love the most, rum runners running up and down the coast. When time gets lost, plans ain't made, we sail with Captain Morgan and a hurricane. Wherever we go, wherever we are, we party with a purpose underneath the stars. We're living free, loving life. Yeah, it's a hell of a time. We're parrot heads in paradise. Well, it's a full-time party, Troprock all year round. We flock from coast to coast and town to town. It's a guaranteed good time we wouldn't trade, wouldn't take a pot of gold for the friends we made. Soaring together, flying high. Yeah, 'cause it's the pirate life that we love the most. Rum runners running up and down the coast. When time gets lost, plans ain't made, we sail with Captain Morgan and a hurricane. Wherever we go, wherever we are, with a purpose underneath the stars. We're living free, loving life. Yeah, it's a hell of a time. We're parrot heads in paradise. When we hear those buffet songs, we just fill up our cups and sing along. Running up and down the coast. Where time gets lost, plans ain't made, we sail with Captain Morgan in a hurricane. Wherever we go, wherever we are, we party with a purpose underneath the stars. Living free, loving life. Yeah, it's a hell of a time. You know we're getting right. It's a real good time. We're parrot heads in paradise. Parrot heads in paradise.
Hey y'all, this is B-Dawg.
And Lou.
From Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou, here to tell you about our sponsor, JBL Legends Travel.
JBL Legends Travel is your full-service travel agent. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort vacations, destination weddings, and romantic getaways. They're dedicated to offering you the best prices and advice, all while maintaining an emphasis on customer service.
So don't hesitate to contact them so they can start planning your next travel adventure. You can contact them at 732-831-5200 or check them out online at jbltravelgroup.net.
Mom needs rest. We need a vacation. Daddy stressed. We need a vacation.
I woke up this morning getting licked by a dog. Lying on the beach with my head in a fog, looking around and wondering where I am. I see a burger joint banging a stamp on my hand, surrounded by tourists and aluminum cans. I say to myself, holy crap, it happened again. I got a new tattoo and a koozie in my hand, one flip-flop and my shorts full of sand. Can't tell you what happened or how I ended up here, but it's clear it had something to do with the beer. It was happy hour Friday, sunset pier, a quick hello and just one beer. but never how it ends. I've got a new tattoo and a koozie in my hand. One flip-flop and my shorts full of sand. Can't tell you what happened or how I ended up here, but it's clear it had something to do with a beer. Yeah, it's clear it had something to do with a beer.
That's right. It had something to do with the beer, Mr. Tim Campbell. I tell you what, that song is fantastic, and Darby's song. I tell you, I love both of those. I love both them songs. I love both of them guys. It is just great being affiliated and knowing two such talented people, and that's just between them and everybody else that we've met and we've known. It's just fantastic. Well, welcome to the show, Laura Lou.
You owe me $5. You owe me $5.
I heard Tim. I heard the song ending out there, because it's on time delay.
Yeah, you didn't take count for the little delay, did you?
No, Slaten and I are just talking. All of a sudden, I'm like, "Oh crap!"
They're back on air.
I know. We were chatting about Darby actually. I was bragging on Darby. So
well, during that musical break that you took, our sponsor said he loves the commercial. So
good.
And I have to give all the credit to Lou on that. I mean, I had a little bit to do with it as far as recording the vocals, but she did all the mixing and with the music and all that. So that is all her. So
well, I'm glad that you like it, Joe, and we'll do more. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
I love. Okay, so there's my secret talent. I love building websites. I love editing video and combining music with video, and that's probably, if I was not a nurse and if I could do that full time, I would do it in a heartbeat. And managing artists is another one. I love doing that too, but
get that phone away from the microphone.
I mean, where the hell?
We're doing it again. I think it was mine.
I'm gonna need it.
We found out what causes that noise now. It's amazing.
It's mine.
Yeah.
It's no one else's. It's mine.
Listen, mine did it for a minute last week.
Did it really?
Yeah. Do you have? Hold on. Do you have that 5G in your phone?
Check 1, 2. I'm on there.
Maybe that's it.
No, I mean, I don't know if I have it or not. It never works.
Yeah. Well, no, maybe the 5G card causes some kind of disturbance between, but
there's a disturbance in the force.
Yeah, we took a whole Sunday show one day trying to figure out where the heck that daggone staticky noise was coming from.
Yeah.
The Tiki Man had replaced every cable in this whole studio.
No, it was a Wednesday show.
And trying to find it, and then comes to find out it was a cell phone.
It was Sunday show.
Yeah.
I was sitting over there. It was Sunday show. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I have a cute little story about interference like that, if you want to hear it.
Yes, because you are a technical guru.
I'm not a guru of anything, but I will tell you this cute story. So I was playing in a church rehearsal one time through this guitar amplifier I had. It was a solid state guitar amp. Mm-hmm. And randomly out of nowhere, I was on a clean setting, so I had no pedals going into it. Spanish radio started coming out of my amp. And I have no idea what was acting as an antenna, but it was coming through it. And the darndest thing, I could hit my foot switch on the floor to switch to my dirty channel. FM radio.
Really?
Not kidding. Not kidding. FM radio. So and I've never been able to replicate it. I've even put my amp in that exact same spot since.
And it never happened again?
I haven't had it happen before.
Really?
Wow.
All the stars aligned somehow.
I was holding my mouth just right.
The space station was going right overhead.
Do you have fillings or something? Maybe
any metal.
Believe it or not, I do not.
Okay.
I have no hardware.
I don't have any hardware.
Listen,
I don't know why mine acts a damn fool when it does.
I remember when, when Rachel was a baby, I had one of the, for me now compared to how it is now. It was very low tech, baby monitor, and honest to goodness, every night I would listen to the neighbors through the monitor because that's when cordless phones were first coming out.
Oh, wow.
And they would be on the phone.
You were eavesdropping, yeah.
I was, not even intentionally.
Yeah.
Do you remember around the same time when garage door openers were super popular? Well, they still are, I guess. That shows how behind the times I am. But
you're just thinking now.
The frequencies would work on several different homes. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it took a while for them to figure that out.
Wherever you put your little dip switches, whatever frequency you tune in on.
Well, I'll tell you, the ones who figured it out first were the criminals.
That
the criminals
is true.
figured it out long before the manufacturers
And
did
now
it.
they do it with the key fobs.
Yes.
They can walk by certain cars and it'll unlock other cars.
They can watch you unlock yours and mimic your...
Yes.
Yeah, mimic you.
They can clone it.
Lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they can actually do that with their cell phones, which is scary.
Yeah. Hey, Uncle Alex.
Crooks.
Uncle Alex, say hello.
All the way from Boca Raton.
Yes, he left us and went back down to Florida. Right about the time the seasons changed. He took all the nice weather and went back to Florida. He's like, I'm out. See ya. Bye.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in tonight.
Paul.
Yeah.
I hope you got your chair because I don't sit at the house anymore.
Hopefully no one was using those tips to get your chairs.
Speaking of chairs, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Golden. Where would one buy 2 good wooden wicker rocking chairs?
Well, in my younger years, I would say I would probably tell you a place, but at my age and weight now, I can't do wicker. You just talking about just like the wicker bottom, or
I'm
the
talking
entire
about like
wicker?
similar to the kind you see at Cracker Barrel, that kind.
But
like
with
the kind that's
with the wicker
wood,
bottom,
with the wicker just
Yeah,
in
the wicker seat, wicker back, but it's wood for the rockers.
I actually had a set of those, and you cannot let those get wet.
Antique stores will have them.
My wife is wanting to get some because our porch faces the west, and we have the sunset.
Perfect.
And she's always wanted them, so I think I might do that this year.
Yeah,
Well, it may not be what you're looking for, but I do. But Walmart had the fake wicker.
Hey, is it PVC but looks like wicker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wicker.
So Walmart
Yes.
is my answer.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, they had a whole patio set, and I think there was rockers in there. So you may want to check out the Walmarts.
The Walmart.
Satan's Playground. That's
Satan's
what
Playground, the Walmarts.
I was trying to find patio cushions at like Home Depot the other day. That stuff is not out on display anymore. You cannot find
Really?
it. Yeah, apparently that's seasonal.
you gotta.
Very seasonal.
You have to go online.
Oh no, I have to measure our wicker furniture
Yeah.
and
I'll tell you where
go through the Amazon.
You're lucky you can
Yep.
still do wicker.
Right.
Wicker's several years ago.
That, you know what? That reminds me. Not only are we too fat for wicker, but apparently we are old. Now let me explain. Before the
Please do.
show.
This is not new news.
Well, okay, so
It's news to me.
Oh no, because listen, before the show, Slaten and I'm going to throw you under the bus. Slaten
Ruh-roh.
and I were outside sitting there talking with the Tiki Man, and he was talking about his bass player's wife and how phenomenal her voice is. And then he says, she's actually somebody that people like, your age would like to listen to.
Really?
How dare you
I told
betray
you I was
me
going
like
to tell
this?
you on radio.
Ow.
Well,
So, because she sings a lot of 70s and 80s music, which
I play that
There you
music
go.
too in a band with her. He's heard it.
so apparently
I did.
all of the people who are our age are really going to enjoy Saturday.
Well, you got to cut your teeth somewhere.
Right.
Might as well be the oldies.
Well, I said, in his defense, he's right. Those are the songs that we
well,
like.
and
But-
To be fair, I grew up on your music.
Oh, that's
oldies.
true. That's true.
Well, to stick up for him, we are like the age of his parents. So,
I know,
we
right?
are old.
I know.
We is old.
I just had never, and it was so funny because he didn't even catch it that he said it. And Tiki Man and I are both like, "What?"
Yeah.
And he's just like, "What?" I
Let
don't
me
get
end
it.
this right here. You are not your age. You are how you feel.
That's
Just remember
true.
that.
Then I feel about 90.
Well, you
I am
should
older
start
than
stretching.
I am.
Damn. You should attack me like that, Slaten.
Sorry.
Hurt, man.
Wordy words.
I thought we were friends.
Man. Words do hurt. Words do hurt, y'all. I gotta go find my safe space.
Right.
Oh,
This is your safe space.
It is. And I got hurt here.
that reminds me. I have a story about that, but I will tell you off air about
Okay.
talking about safe space.
Well, that's hardly fair.
all right.
Just get how about a little?
Okay, let's just put it this way, because again, I want to make sure that I don't, how should I say, violate,
Radio standards.
workplace
Policies.
social media policy.
Yeah.
So, but let's just put it that they now have provided us that we need to put an area for an employee cool down area. For when they get a little upset or frustrated,
Really?
they have a place to go to.
It's called a break room.
Oh, man. It's called the bathroom stall.
Right?
So,
Michelle.
Take it out in there.
So I laughed. I'm like, you mean a teacher safe space?
Right?
That didn't go over well.
Nope.
Not at all.
Like a fart in a diving helmet or something.
Yeah, the world has changed.
You know, that would be a good room for dry storage.
It really would. It really would.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Well, that's not funny because when I started this job, they're like, "Oh, you need an office," so they take me to a closet.
That is your office.
They took me to a closet and opened up the door, and there's boxes stacked to the ceiling, and they're like, "This can be your office. You just need to move all the boxes out of here and find some place to put them."
It's like that movie Office Space.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Exactly.
thinking. My stapler.
The last draw. It's the last draw.
I'll burn down the building.
I joke, but be all honesty, I absolutely love where I work. I love the people I work for.
Me too, man.
But there's just sometimes things just make for good radio.
right.
Absolutely.
Great storytelling, great conversation.
That's
Yes,
right.
absolutely. So,
That's right.
because one of these days they're actually going to stumble across this page, so I got to cover my bases while I can.
Yeah, don't put any stickers on your desk.
For the people in the future that are listening to this to try to incriminate us or whatever,
Right.
Good luck.
take a chill pill.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I could say what some of our listeners have said, but I'll just let y'all read
Let's
it
go
in
for it.
YouTube. Okay.
No, because as I say, as long as it's airworthy, go ahead. Because
Yeah.
by the time I get a chance to look at it, all those
I'm so
comments
darn
are
busy.
gone.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
you know.
You know?
Well, Scotty Dyer says, "Oh my God, ball up, people." And the ambassador said, "That's right. It's called a bitch slap." That's what that is.
All right.
I'm with it.
An open-handed slap across the mouth.
Right.
It's fairly is frowned upon nowadays.
I know. It ought to be.
Oh, for the good old days.
Now you say that for the good old days. We weren't saying that when we were on the other end of that switch.
No, that is true.
So
Listen,
we weren't being thankful for those days at that point in time.
I did not have a switch. My daddy, no joke, had a paddle that he had made. Rounded edges, very nice paddle. Anybody who got whacked with it had to sign it afterwards, had to autograph it.
This behavioral corrective measure has
Yes.
got a lot of craftsmanship behind it.
It really
Yes.
does. He put a lot of thought and effort
Storytelling.
into this.
This time I beat Lou for sneaking in.
Yes.
I thought of you with every stroke of the chisel.
I think, yeah, he really did. It's probably because he broke several on my brother, so
Yeah.
he wanted to make sure he had one that didn't.
Growing up, I was disciplined with a belt.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
There is nothing like the sound of
A
the
belt,
belt
clear and belt loose.
Yeah.
Yep.
Random
I
things.
remember those days.
It was random things for me.
Anything within
Whatever
arm's
mama
reach.
could get
Whatever's
hold of.
handy. Whatever's handy.
One time, my Nana, she sent me into the backyard to pick out my own switch.
Yes.
Yep.
My dad.
That is torture.
That is the
that
whole
Pick your device.
story.
Pick your device of your demise.
My dad's paddle, not only did we have to sign it, but he would sit on the couch and go, "That's it, go get me the board." And
I'm need the board.
Yeah, we had to walk across.
Did he get his
Start cracking his
knuckles? Did he get his hand spring loaded?
And it was the talking through the teeth. You know, never yelled. Very rarely did he yell.
You got to stay calm and collective.
Yes, he
just like this.
Talked through the teeth and said, "Go get me the board."
You know what's coming.
Yeah.
So that's why whenever I got frustrated and I did that, you gave me the look.
Oh my God! Yeah, I
forget what it was,
and
I was
still to this day installs fear in me.
I was trying not to yell, but I was a little frustrated, and I talked between my teeth, and she looked at me and she goes, "Don't ever do that.
Yeah,
please don't ever do that."
When I'm not medicated,
however,
it's
my
more
children,
like, please don't ever do that to me. It makes me. When I'm medicated, I'm like, don't ever do that to me again.
Jeepers.
However, my kids, they know that look as well.
Yes.
So. You know,
yes,
that's a part of growing up.
Yeah.
That's the fear of God look.
That's exactly.
Yes, we're about to have a come to Jesus meeting,
right? Yeah.
Need a kid gets on the phone at 1-800. He's whooping my ass again. Instead of 911, he's whooping my ass again. You ain't gonna believe what I did.
Callie McCool said, "I still get spanked."
Yeah, but the only difference is now he enjoys it.
Electives don't count.
Son. Okay, over there going, son.
Oh,
yeah.
my.
So all of us in our generation know. All of us in our generation know what it's like to have to walk they talk about the walk of shame.
Oh my God.
The walk to get the tool that you know you're going to get beat with in about 3 minutes.
That is a psychological game.
It really is. Mm-hmm. And from the first time my daddy ever did that.
Oh, damn. Won't you spare me? Oh, So Ralph Stanley comes out.
I love it.
Like the Green Mile. Man walking.
I do not know what
Roll on
happened to this show.
Roll on two.
I just do not know what happened. I totally lost control of this show. I don't know what happened here.
Kelly said having a young wife is a blessing and a curse.
Oh my.
Yes, and you're right. If you pick the wrong switch, they just went and got a better
The correct one.
Yes. Yes.
Try again.
As we're crying, Dad would make us take the board back and put it back where it went.
In your opinion, what species of tree hurt the worst?
Magnolia.
Cherry.
Magnolia?
Yeah.
I would say oak.
Magnolia.
Or hickory. A hickory
with
switch
all
is
the
the
leaves,
worst.
with all the
Hickory
leaves
switch,
on it,
you're
all the
right.
green leaves on the
My
magnolia.
Nana had a couple of trees in her yard. She had birch, hickory, and willow.
Oh, hickory switch I remember a lot.
She would always send me for the hickory.
We had a yellow bell bush at either end of the yard. That's like a bullwhip. But that didn't hurt as bad because she didn't feel like going. She was so mad she didn't feel like going that far. So she just she uprooted a magnolia tree and beat me to death with it. Those leaves will cut you.
So does that
They
mean
will.
you don't like the movie Steel Magnolias?
Oh, best movie
For
ever.
more reasons than one, yeah.
Scotty Dyer wants wants whatever y'all are drinking.
Budweiser.
This is a Yingling traditional lager.
And Golden's Budweiser.
Well, we started off, the key to a good show, every show with Alan, is Wrecker's vodka. That's the key, is vodka.
Hey!
Vodka is the key to a good show.
Hey, what kind was that again?
That's Wreckers. That's
That would be the Key West Trading Company.
There you go.
Hey, I
Come in
set
for
him
the
up,
save.
you knock him down.
Come in for the
That
save.
would be the Key West Trading Company, the official fine spirits of Tiki Man Radio.
You are welcome.
So, see, when it comes to setting up sponsors and things like that's
all
that's
about
my
the segue.
That's my wheelhouse. The segues, that's my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I got
You
to try to
just got to
steer
identify him.
them.
Going
That's
for
right.
the attack.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, Callie, I didn't think there was 3 words there that would ever go together in the English language.
What's that?
Costco IPA session.
Do what now?
Costco IPA session.
And what's this now?
It's a beer.
It's a beer.
Oh,
Wow.
I thought we was playing
It sounds
Mad
like
Libs.
a cool album.
I know. Well, when I first read it, I was like, when did he speak Spanish? And then I realized what it said.
Yeah, por favor, mister.
Sounds like a cool alternate, like short album some
really
artist
does.
would release. The Costco IPA sessions.
I bought a 48 pack of beer from Costco once. I couldn't give them away.
Really?
I couldn't drink them. I couldn't give them away.
Really?
Yeah, they were terrible.
Terrible.
It was like $19 for 48 beers.
Terrible.
Well,
Should have known better.
I was going to say, those aren't going to be good.
Should have known
What
better.
it tastes like? Be
Can
nice.
you say it on air?
Nah, hang on. Seltzer.
Seltzer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so it tastes like light beer.
No,
Oh,
this is
even
way
worse.
worse than light beer.
Oh,
Way worse.
it's like LaCroix.
You remember Zima?
Yes.
No.
Oh, he's too young.
What
Yeah.
what decade?
80s.
No, I'm serious. What decade?
The
90s.
90s.
80s,
90s.
90s.
So I was alive in the 90s. So
2000. You were
Zima?
like 2000.
this was after Tab.
Yeah.
No, before.
About the time.
No, Tab is way before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zima,
yeah.
I think you
Zima
could've
was
still
like
bought
the
a Tab at that
beginning.
time.
Yeah, Tab's a soda anyway.
Zima was about the beginning of the whole wine coolers,
Tab had more alcohol than this.
Mike's Hard Lemonade, that kind of thing. It was before, you know.
Yeah, the Tab had more alcohol in it than this Costco beer.
So what's the story behind the substance?
It's terrible.
It was like,
It's just
Terrible. It was horrible.
Well,
I
all
tried
right.
to put limes in it. I mixed it with stuff. I'm like, okay, I can't get rid of this. There's got to be some kids running around here. Hey, kids, neighborhood kids. Hey, kids, got some beer. Hey, you want
Your
some
Aunt Do
Uncle
likes
Al's
Zima
beers?
too, Rachel.
So when are we going to get that boat out?
What about next? I think I don't have anything next weekend.
Next or
Like
this?
the weekend after
Next.
his show.
I'll have to look. I might be free.
25th, 26th.
I might be.
All right.
We'll see.
all right. Well,
It's a plan.
all right. Well, talking about about boats.
Yeah.
Hot off the request line, Scott K. He wants to hear little Chris Jansen. Buy me a boat.
I
Heck
love
yeah.
this
All
song.
right.
I ain't rich, but I damn sure wanna be. Working like a dog all day ain't working for me. I wish I had a rich uncle that'd kick the bucket and I was sitting on a pile like Warren Buffett. I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull it. It can buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so, but it can buy me a boat. They call me redneck, white trash, and blue collar, but I could change all that if I had a couple $1 million. I keep hearing that money is the root of all evil, and you can't fit a camel through the eye of a needle. I'm sure that's probably true, but it still sounds pretty cool, 'cause it could buy me a boat. It could buy me a truck to pull it. It can buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so, but it can buy me a boat to float down on the water with a beer. I hear the Powerball lotto is sitting on 100 mil. Well, that'll buy me a brand new rod and reel, and it can buy me a boat. It could buy me a truck to pull it. It could buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so, but it can buy me a boat. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so, but it can buy me a boat. Yeah, you can buy me a boat.
Hey everybody, it's Scotty Chill, and you're listening to Tropical Country on Tiki Man Radio with B-Dawg and Lou featuring Golden. Never miss an episode every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Island Time. Besides, what else do you have to do on a Wednesday night? Grab a beer, maybe some tequila, who knows what'll happen then, and have a good time.
Got out of town on a boat going to Southern Islands, sailing to reach before a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside and the downhill run to Papaete. Off the wind on this heading line, the Marquesas. You got 80 feet of a water line, nicely making way. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many times I had fallen. Spirits are using me, Lord, your voice is calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman girl who knows love can endure, and you know it will. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, you understand now why you came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running from is so small, but it's as big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are a-dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you, tied with a silver chain. I have my ship and all her flags are a-flying. She is all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, Lord, your voice is calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman girl who knows love can endure, and you know it will, and you know it will. Tested, and we never failed to fail. It was the easiest thing to do. You will survive being bested. Somebody fine will come along, make me forget about loving you.
That is Peggy.
In the Southern Cross.
Little Crosby, Stills, and Nash. That actually goes out to King David. So I'm not sure if he requested it or somebody's dedicating it to him, but I was told that goes out to King David. So
Scott K.
Scott K. Thank you for letting us know that there. So.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to keep up with all the messages I was getting about. Can you play this? Can you play that? So
all the messages.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. So, but before we get into the final start of the wrap up and everything, we do have to do the check in with Golden over there because he's got important news.
What'll it be?
We got some NCAA talk here.
No,
I'm not going to run
business.
down.
We'll have to make it brief.
Run down. Yeah, it's fine.
Yep.
We're not going to run down last week. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about the top games this week. Okay, this is the Lake Chick Reynolds college sports football moment. We'll call it that.
Nice.
Okay, the top game of the week, of course, is Alabama at Florida. You got Bama at minus 15 on this game. Go ahead and take Bama, the points, and the over at 59.5. Go ahead and take the over on it. If you're out there, if you're betting, you're gambling. Take the over.
That's professional advice.
Okay, yeah, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Georgia is minus 32 at South Carolina. Or they're at home. South Carolina's coming to town. Okay, take South Carolina and the under of 48.5. They're not going to score. They're not going to score 48 points in that game. I don't think.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. No. That's the total points of the game.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm illiterate.
They're saying Georgia's going to beat them by 32.
Okay.
Georgia's not going to beat them by 32.
Right.
And they said they're going to score over 48 points, and that's not going to happen.
Okay.
I don't think that game stays under 48 points, and South Carolina gets within 32. All right, you got to have Oklahoma, Nebraska. See, Oklahoma, they're a 22.5-point favorite.
Wow.
And with a 61.5, take the under on 61.5. Take the under on it. Who else we want to hear about out there? Clemson and Georgia Tech.
They wanted to know about PSU over Auburn.
PSU and Auburn, I have it right here. Penn State is minus 6.5 on this game. Auburn will get within 6.5, if not win that game. 53 points and take the over.
All right.
Take the over on that game.
Scott K says he's going to be at that PSU game.
Way to go. Yeah,
And
Penn State
PSU.
is at home, minus 6.5. That's giving you 3 points because that's a home game. Auburn's going to get within 3 points of that game.
Oh, he says Pennsylvania's going to win.
Yeah, they might win, but take the points. Take the points and the overage. Take the points and the overage on that one. You have Notre Dame, 7.5. They're under 7.5. They're at home against Purdue. Let's take Notre Dame on that. Notre Dame's going to be.
All right. So let's hear what the professionals have to say about Ohio State.
Ohio State, they're minus 24.5. They're at home against Tulsa. I have that 61 points. I have that even.
Wow.
I don't have an over/under on that. 24.5. I don't even have I don't even really truly have a pick on that one at 24.5.
No.
Will they get the wheels back under them? If they do, it's going to be way more than 24.5. But I don't know if they're going to get the wheels under them or not. I can't say.
So that is our college football betting roundup, huh?
That's part. Yeah, that's a good bit of it.
Is there anybody else we're missing that we need to get in there?
Did you say anything about Gators and Bama?
Yeah. He said take Bama.
No, I said take Bama and 11 and the 15.
Okay.
And bet the over on it. It'll go over 59 points.
And remember, folks, this is from the authentic chicken scratch.
Yeah,
that's right.
If you would like to turn the camera on this, if you can see this scratching of the bird. I mean, I have a lot more games, but there's none of them really that I don't think any of our fans are out there that are that big into it. I have Ole Miss minus 15 against Tulane. The 58, I've got at 58 points. I've got them even. Take Ole Miss and take the points, or give the points. Take Ole Miss and give the points.
No,
somebody says out there, so Golden and y'all need to do a pick a winner each week and see who has the most wins at the end of the season.
Well, we could pick the top. We could pick the top games.
I do know one team.
have to get that
One team we
spot.
got to check in on because I know we got people from over there. What's the line on Memphis this week?
That's Mississippi State and Memphis. Memphis is plus 3.5, and who's at home? Memphis is at home, and that's a 64-point game.
Wow.
I'll say take the under on that game, and 3.5. Memphis at home. That's a touchdown. Take Memphis.
There you go.
Take Memphis on that.
Yeah.
All right, there you
Memphis
go.
on that one.
There you go. You know what we need to do next? We need to get like MGM Sports Betting as a sponsor.
There you go.
Maybe we can. See, UT is at the Vols are at Tennessee Tech's at the Vols at Knoxville.
Oh.
I don't have a line on this game. I couldn't find a line on this game. I don't know an over and under. I'm pretty sure Tennessee will win. I mean, the Vols will win, but I don't know by how much. I don't know what the line is. So.
Well, if the Vols do not win, I feel sorry for them because I think we're going to sick Claudia on them.
Right.
I think she's going to head right up to Knoxville and go, what is your guys' problem?
Here's another game that really got me was FSU Wake Forest. FSU's 5-point underdog. Is what I'm reading here is their 5-point underdog.
Well, you do know they just got upset last week.
Yeah, but did you see what they did to Notre Dame? They almost beat Notre Dame.
That is true.
In overtime.
So it depends upon what team shows up.
Right. That's a 61.5-point game. I'm saying taking the under, and FSU take the points if you can get them.
All right.
And that's most of the big. I mean, that's most of the bigger games that I have on here.
Well, you heard it here, folks.
Yeah, heard it here.
All right. Well, just how much fun we've been having tonight. Been trying to. I think I got almost everybody's songs. I got. I think one more left that I haven't pulled out yet, but have no fear. I will get it in there. I promise.
Get it.
But before we do anything, we need to talk about what is coming up on Tiki Man Radio because there are so many exciting things that are coming up on the radio. There are events that are coming up. So we need to inform you about everything that's going on. So let's first talk about programming. Tomorrow night, the return of the Tiki Head DJ at 7 p.m. And the guest host is going to be Jennifer Chandonet. I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize if I didn't, Jennifer. From the Key West Parrot Head Club. Mm-hmm. She is going to be the very first female Tiki Head DJ. Yeah. So her episode will air for the first time tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Island Time. So, and then there will be replays later on down the road, and that will be announced. But very, very excited for Jennifer to join the family of Tiki Man Radio broadcasters. So, welcome to the family. And then, of course, come around on Friday nights. We can't talk about Friday night unless we talk about Island Vibes with Scotty the Chill Dyer and sometimes Ruth the Truth Dyer. And them playing fantastic mix of music every Friday night to help you get your weekend kicked off right.
And he said this Friday he's going to be featuring the lady performers of the Songwriter Showcase as well as the normal Mega Mix.
Nice. And when he says mega mix, I will tell you, he will take you anywhere from reggae to 80s rock to pop to, it's a roller coaster of music, and it's going to be fun for sure. So tune in Friday night, 7 to 9 p.m. with Scotty the Chill Dyer for Island Vibes. And then coming up on Saturday morning, when, as the Tiki Man says, when you get up, Buttercup, it becomes Jukebox Saturday morning, complete with all the retro commercials. Take a step back in time, and of course, if you've never listened to the radio station before, and then you tune in and you think all they play is old music and old commercials, what kind of station is that? It's okay. That's just a little bit of the programming. Be patient because
we did it on purpose.
We did it on purpose. So that's Jukebox Saturday mornings coming to you every Saturday morning, and then of course Sunday morning it's the Big Shoe. with Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man, the original hippie chick, myself and J-Man, and you never know what's going to happen. I haven't got an insider tip as to who the guests are this week. If we have any guests, we'll have to check in with the Tiki Man about that.
There is. I have to, keep talking. I'll check it out.
Okay, so she's going to check that out, and we'll circle back around. And then, of course, coming back here next Wednesday, we are here with another episode of Tropical Country, B-Dawg Lou, featuring Golden. Now, that is the programming. Now we got to talk about all the events that are going on here at Tiki Man Radio, which, of course, the most immediate thing happening is this Saturday night, live from the Tiki Bar. It is going to be Mr. Slaten Dooley.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm excited.
He is going to entertain the crowd in the house, which, again, it is $15 a person, or how's that again?
It's $10 a person.
$10 a person, $15 a couple.
$10 a person, $15 a couple. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7, and we will go till 10 p.m.
That's right.
And it is going to be an awesome time. It's going to be me, my bass player Kenny Palmer, and his wife Shani Palmer will come up and sing a few in the middle or toward the end of the show. And it's going to be so much fun, and I hope to see y'all there.
Awesome.
We will be here.
We absolutely will.
Absolutely.
We will tear ourselves away from football for that. Let me tell you that. And so that is the most immediate thing that is coming up. And then, of course, we have to talk about all the things that we got coming up, this fall. Of course, we have the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key West bound, coming up there. And it is November 3rd through the 6th. And there is a long line of talent that is performing through the time we have down there. Just trying to skip over it. There, you got everybody from Roger Joe Kella, Bob Carwin, Mike Nash, Beth Travers from MFGRECORD. You got Bill Crocker, John Beck, Bob Shealy, which of course is sings our new favorite closeout song and everything. But all the fun and stuff starts off with the Welcome to the Luau Party at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, November 3rd. And, of course, it is the Scuba Cowboy will be starting off the festivities on the 3rd. So that is the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key West bound. Now, if you're looking a little farther ahead, then you want to look forward to next spring. You're looking at the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, May 3rd through the 7th in Montego Bay, Jamaica. So, and I'm not even going to announce the resort. It's up there on the screen because
it's the Rio.
The Rio. And of course that is Tiki Man Radio, and with our great sponsor JBL Legends Travel partnering up for that. Of course, we want to thank you at JBL Legends Travel for sponsoring our show every Wednesday night right here on Tiki Man Radio. JBL Legends Travel, if you're looking to book your next vacation, whether it's going to Key West or if it's going anywhere you want to be, reach out to JBL Legends Travel, 732-831-5200. They are one call away from anywhere, and they will treat you right, knowing this automated systems and pressing 1 for English and all that. You're going to call that number, you're going to talk to Joe, and you tell him what you have planned for a vacation, and he's going to let you know what he can do. And, of course, MFGRECORD Tropical for the live cam here every Wednesday night on Tiki Man Radio YouTube page. You wouldn't be able to see our smiling faces every week if it wasn't for MFGRECORD. And if you are an independent artist and you're looking to just have somebody help you with your next release, reach out to Beth and Dave at MFGRECORD Tropical. Now, you have an update for this Sunday?
I do.
All right.
So we're going to have Meredith from Reggae Wines is going to be on this Sunday. I believe there's some important news coming out there. And then also we want to mention the Panama City Rendezvous.
Oh, yes. We got invited to go back to that as well.
Yes.
We may be able to swing that because I think that comes over a weekend. So Meredith from Reggae Wines. If you missed the show on Sunday, Reggae Wines is a new sponsor here at Tiki Man Radio, and they got some exciting things that I believe they're going to announce come on Sunday. So you definitely want to miss that for sure. You don't want to miss it.
Don't want to miss it.
Don't want to.
Don't.
Do not.
See, sometimes my mouth drags behind my brain. it happens.
This is free-flowing consciousness, folks.
That's what it is.
Free-flowing consciousness.
and to prove this is all I've had tonight. That's all I've had.
Yeah,
so I have
drink tonight.
I haven't drank for the last 3 shows.
I know.
So I've been doing nothing but drinking water, wetting my whistle, and keeping focus on what's going on. Because, we don't need no turbulence when I'm trying to fly the plane.
No.
Focus, but not finish this one.
That's right.
Yeah.
We have seen what happens whenever.
Yes, we absolutely have. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And thank you to all our sponsors and everybody who helps us and encourages us and just sends us all the positive vibes throughout the week. And to keep us going and keep us encouraged about what we're doing.
And keep sending us some show suggestions if you think of a theme you want us to do. If you need stickers, we have those in stock, so send us a private message and we'll get those out to you. Any questions about the show on Saturday, of course, let us know. We'll get the information out to you about that. And there was one more thing that I don't remember now.
Welcome
Look,
to my
I was
world.
on a roll for a second.
Welcome to my world.
All right.
It's like that. It's like walking into the room and forgetting why you walked in.
Yes, you have to walk back out.
Well, I'm going to go to the wide shot over here in the corner so everybody can see us. We thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in next week. Send us an idea of a theme or something that you want to hear. Hopefully, we may see you this Saturday at the Slaten Dooley Show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing everybody.
It's going to be a good time.
All right. And we are going to leave you from a request from Nicole Hall, because her heart's always in Key West. Of course, so she wants to hear a little Kenny Chesney, a little key lime pie. Have a great week, everybody. We will see you next weekend.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sounds good. Take a drink and some pie.
Big straw hat, banana drink. I can't remember what it is I'm thinking. My key lime pie. Ocean breeze, tire swing, coconut fall if you shake that thing. And my key lime pie. Not too tart, not too sweet. My baby loves to watch me eat her key lime pie, her key lime pie. Tall green tree, yellow bird, bikini bottom and a tie-dye shirt. And my key lime pie. Big white sail, red sunset, lobster tail, and don't forget my key lime pie. Six string, 10 shots of cruising rum. Hey, I like it a lot with my key lime pie. key lime pie. Not too tart, not too sweet. My baby loves to watch me eat her key lime pie, her key lime pie. We got Ginger and Mary Ann cooking up a real good tan, and my key lime pie. Key lime pie. Key lime pie. Key lime pie. My key lime pie.
His last name was Flores. He came up